Welcome back to the channel, World Coins Master everyone. Today, we are diving deep, very deep into one of the most fascinating and mysterious coins ever to circulate in American pockets. This is not just a story about metal and mint marks. This is a journey into history, economics, rarity, and perhaps one of the most valuable pennies ever discovered. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the unbelievable tale of the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin, a coin that could be hiding in plain sight, a coin that might be in your collection or your coin jar, and a coin that, under the right circumstances, could be worth a jaw-dropping $330 million. Yes, you heard that right. $330 million. Let's unlock this legend. The background: a nation in change, a coin in transition. The year was 1982. The United States was experiencing a time of economic transition. Inflation was a major concern. Copper prices were soaring. The cost to mint a single penny, traditionally made almost entirely of copper, was becoming more expensive than the coin itself. For the U.S. Mint, this was not just a financial problem, it was a logistical nightmare. They had to find a solution, and fast. The result: a major change in the composition of the 1-cent coin. That's right, 1982 marked a historical shift from the copper penny to a new composition of zinc with a thin copper coating. This transition, however, didn't happen overnight. It resulted in a unique phenomenon. 7 different varieties of the 1982 penny were minted. Some were copper. Some were zinc. Some had large dates. Others had small dates. And some, quite possibly, were mistakes, accidental, rare, and immensely valuable. The varieties of 1982: small date, large date, copper, zinc. Now, if you're wondering how many versions of a single penny could possibly exist, the answer is 7 official ones. Let's break them down. There are 4 zinc pennies: 1982 zinc large date, 1982 zinc small date, 1982 D zinc large date, 1982 D zinc small date, and 3 copper varieties: 1982 copper large date, 1982 copper small date, 1982 D copper large date. But here's where things get really interesting. There was never supposed to be a 1982 D copper small date. That coin was not officially minted. But what if one was accidentally created? What if that phantom coin, thought to be impossible, actually made it into circulation? Well, it did, and that brings us to the crown jewel. The Holy Grail, the 1982 D copper small date penny. In 2016, a coin collector made the discovery of a lifetime. He found a 1982 D penny that had a small date and was made of copper. Experts at PCGS, one of the most respected coin grading services in the world, confirmed it. This was real. Only one known authentic specimen has ever been discovered and certified. This makes it one of the rarest coins in American history. Why? Because Denver was only supposed to mint zinc pennies that year. A copper penny with a small date and a Denver mint mark should not exist. But it does, and that turns this seemingly ordinary coin into a once-in-a-century mega rarity. The mythical value: how does $330 million happen? Now you might be asking yourself, how in the world can a penny be worth $330 million? Well, let's talk value in terms of rarity, demand, and historical significance. First off, rarity drives value. In the world of coin collecting, scarcity is king. The 1982 D copper small date penny is currently one of a kind. One known specimen in the entire world. That makes it even rarer than the 1943 copper penny or the 1913 Liberty Head nickel. Second, collectors and wealthy investors drive up prices for ultra-rare items, especially items with historical errors. Think of fine art auctions or vintage baseball cards. We're talking about ultra-elite collectors with deep pockets, bidding against museums, private institutions, and millionaires who want the ultimate trophy piece. Experts estimate that if this coin were to ever go to auction, in perfect condition, with full provenance and authentication, it could easily reach into the hundreds of millions of dollars. And some say a bidding war could push it past $330 million, breaking every record ever set by a numismatic piece. Other 1982 pennies that are valuable even if you don't have the $330 million coin. Don't give up hope. Several other 1982 varieties can be worth serious money too. For example, a 1982 copper small date in pristine uncirculated condition has sold for up to $18,000. The 1982D zinc small date variety in MS67 grade has reached over $10,000. Even ordinary copper pennies from 1982 can be worth 10 to 50 cents each to collectors, simply because of their composition and transitional significance. So, yes, even the average 1982 penny could be worth more than face value if it's in the right condition or has a specific date/font combination. How to check your pennies DIY treasure hunt. Okay, here's how you can get started. Grab your old coin jars, dig through your pocket change, ask your grandparents, go to flea markets, or check estate sales. The 1982 penny is still out there in the wild. To determine if it's copper or zinc, you can use a simple digital scale. A copper penny will weigh around 3.11 grams, a zinc penny will weigh around 2.5 grams. If you find a 1982D small date penny that weighs 3.11 grams, stop everything. That's the holy grail. Final thoughts: a penny that could change your life. The story of the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just numismatic trivia. It's about discovery. It's about how something so small, so overlooked, and so ordinary could turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime fortune. It's a reminder that history is everywhere around us and sometimes, it's in our pockets. Could you be the next person to find the world's most valuable penny? Could that little brown coin on your nightstand be worth more than your house, your car, and everything you own combined? Anything is possible. So check your coins. Weigh them, inspect those dates and mint marks, and never ignore a penny again, because one day, that tiny copper disc could be your $330 million ticket to greatness. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more treasure hunting tales, and comment below with your coin discoveries. Who knows, you might just be the next legend in the world of rare coins. Today, we dive deep into the incredible, mysterious, and shocking story of the 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin, better known as the 1993 Lincoln cent, a coin so common yet so rare that one version is rumored to have sold for a mind-blowing $310 million in private auction. Is it myth, is it legend, or could this coin be hiding in your collection right now? Stick with me, because we're going on a journey through history, value, rarity, and mystery, and trust me, you won't want to miss a second. Let's rewind time all the way back to 1909, the year the Lincoln cent was first introduced. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, and it became the first U.S. coin to bear the image of an actual historical figure, President Abraham Lincoln, to mark the centennial of his birth. Since then, the Lincoln cent has become the most minted coin in U.S. history. But not all Lincoln cents are created equal. Now, let's fast forward to the early 1990s. The Cold War had just ended, the World Wide Web was starting to take root, and the U.S. Mint was quietly striking billions of 1-cent coins each year. In 1993 alone, the United States Mint produced more than 7.1 billion Lincoln cents across various minting facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But hidden among those billions is a legend. The 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin we're talking about today isn't just any penny. It's a numismatic anomaly. A coin that has stunned collectors, auction houses, and historians with its rumored value, its mysterious origin, and the nearly mythological story behind how it came to be. You see, among the sea of copper-plated zinc cents, there exists or is said to exist an extremely rare mint-era version of the 1993 Liberty cent. A coin so perfectly flawed that it became the stuff of legend. Some say it was struck in pure bronze by mistake, using pre-1982 metal composition. Others say it was minted using a prototype die. A few even claim it has a double die obverse, off-center strike, or contains a ghost image beneath Lincoln's profile. But what we do know is this: in private numismatic circles, whispers grew louder. Rumors surfaced of a single 1993 Liberty cent coin being auctioned off for a jaw-dropping $310 million, purchased not by a collector, but by a private investor who believed in the coin's historical and material rarity. Let's break that down. The 1993 penny, if found with certain era characteristics, could command astronomical sums. A double die obverse could be worth anywhere from $3,000 to $25,000 depending on grade. A wrong planchet error, say, A cent struck on a dime planchet could fetch $10,000 or more. A full copper strike in 1993, where the coin was mistakenly made with a pre-1982 copper alloy, could easily push values beyond six figures. But the $310 million coin, that's in a category of its own. Many believe it is a one-of-a-kind prototype, possibly struck for testing but accidentally released into circulation. Let's talk about market value and demand. The world of rare coins operates on a unique blend of history, metallurgy, minting errors, and collector passion. It's a world where a single misplaced mint mark, a doubling in the lettering, or the wrong metal composition can transform a coin's value from 1 cent to millions of dollars. High-profile collectors, investors, and museums are constantly on the lookout for the next crown jewel, and the 1993 Liberty cent, if verified, could easily become the centerpiece of any collection. And then there's the power of mystery and myth. Throughout history, coins have gone missing, reappeared decades later, or emerged from private vaults with unknown origins. The 1933 Double Eagle, the 1913 Liberty Nickel, the 1943 Bronze Cent. All of them were once considered either impossible or non-existent until they weren't. And now, the 1993 Liberty 1 cent coin joins that list. So, what should you look for if you have a 1993 penny in your possession? Examine it carefully. Use a magnifier. Look at the mint mark. Is it missing? Is it doubled? Look at the lettering in Liberty and I in God we trust. Is there any doubling? Check the weight. If it's closer to 3.1 grams, you may be holding a copper coin rather than zinc. That's rare. Very rare. Check for off-center strikes, die cracks, rim doubling, ghosting. Even slight anomalies could signal something much bigger. Next, consider getting it authenticated. PCGS and NGC are top-tier grading services. If your coin is genuine and rare, having it professionally graded could change your life. Imagine this. A coin that cost you nothing, something you found in your dad's old drawer or in pocket change, turning into life-changing wealth. $310 million. Enough to buy multiple mansions, a yacht, a private island, or to set your family up for generations. It's not just a fantasy. It's happened before. And it could happen again. So whether you're a serious numismatist or just someone curious about the value of coins in your home, the 1993 Liberty 1 cent coin deserves a closer look. Because in the world of coins, history, mystery, and value often collide, and when they do, they can produce something truly unforgettable. Before we wrap up, here's a final word of advice: never underestimate the penny. It might be the smallest coin in the US currency system, but sometimes, the smallest things hide the biggest treasures. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mystery and million-dollar potential of the 1993 Liberty 1 cent coin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin stories, and hit that bell so you never miss a piece of hidden treasure. Share this video. You never know who might be sitting on a $310 million fortune without even realizing it. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and keep believing, because the next great treasure might just be in your pocket.